does that signal mean?
Welcome, Fox's friends and family, to Strongsville, Ohio, here at the Brunswick Auto Mart Ice Arena, where we are here for the Raising Cane's Cleveland Barons. What are we calling this? Series. It's not a tournament. We're just here to play a bunch of teams we don't usually get to play.
Showcasing some skills.
Showcase. That's what it is. Thank you, Matt. The first matchup here is against the Washington Capitals Academy out of Virginia. So definitely a different team that we don't usually get to see.
No, this is a brand new one to us. Fox is warming up. So is the Washington team.
Fox is sporting the Road Blacks, caps in our home whites. We don't know what's going to be on the scoreboard. So we'll deal with that when it gets closer. Yep. Speaking of scoreboards, I'm going to go get the scoreboard set up on the iPad because I forgot to do that.
Sounds good. We appreciate everybody joining us on an early Friday afternoon. It's the weekend for us, and we couldn't be happier about that. When we're looking at the Foxes in this game, there's a couple things that we're going to pay attention to see how it goes. Number one is, can the Foxes get 20 or more shots? Traditionally, they get somewhere between 15 and 18 shots a game, and that's been hurting them on the scoreboard. They're getting between 2 and 3 goals, aside from the occasional large blowout. So can we get 20 shots or more? That would be one thing that I would pay attention to. The other thing is, can we get the lead early? We tend to be playing from behind for most games. So can we get out here on a strong start, especially in a first period when that tends to be the team's weakest of the three? So can we start on the good side of things? And then third key to the game would be, can we finish out in the third? Do we have the legs to run it through? So 20 or more shots, can we get the first goal, and can we close it out?
It was a 2-hour trip to the Foxes. I assume it was a much longer trip for the team from Virginia. Maybe not. I don't know. Geography was never my strong suit, but I feel like Virginia's south of Pittsburgh.
It is a state farther away.
A few states, but the states are small in between.
Virginia. Anywho, team looks like it's quite awake despite the road trip to get here. You're always worried about that in the first game.
Absolutely, especially when your son asks to turn on the hockey playlist, and then you look back 5 minutes in and he's sleeping in the backseat of the car.
He was entranced. He was just entranced.
I don't know. He blamed it on me not having the volume loud enough. I disagree.
This is game 1 of 4 for the weekend, for those who are keeping score of what the schedule is going to look like.
Doubleheader tomorrow. We got a 9 o'clock matchup with the Birmingham Rangers. They're out of Michigan.
Yep, we're looking forward to that because it's not 7 a.m. like it has been for a little while.
Although we will still have to be here at 8, so still going to be an early morning for the dads who like to socialize tonight. And then 3 o'clock tomorrow against the Buffalo Junior Sabres, who we met up in Buffalo a couple months ago.
We did. It was a good game.
It was a good game. Well, it started out terrible, but it turned into a good game.
It did.
And then we finished things up Sunday with an afternoon matinee at 2 o'clock with the Cleveland Barons, the host team.
Yep. Bench, it looks like we have the usual Coach Justin and Coach Chris and Coach Andy.
Coach Andy. No Coach Andy. Russ. Coach Russ will be here later tonight.
Yep. Coach Justin's got a little bit of Canada on his forehead. We're not going to hold that against him.
He wants to be a Canadian so bad.
He does.
I told him he had a little bit of some dirt on the back of his car as he pulled in with a Toronto Maple Leafs license plate holder.
It's good, eh?
I mean, his response was even worse. He's like, "It says champion." So it's like, not since not anywhere close to your lifetime.
Yes, in a belated shout out to Coach Chris. Thank you for Veterans Day and everything that he's done.
Thank you, Coach Chris, veteran. And any Foxes family you may be watching who is a veteran, thank you.
Yes, and special shout out to Coach Andy for taking the boxes of mac and cheese from
Chuck's Mac and Cheese donation. Coach Andy pulls through.
Without his fortitude, there would be 2 or 3 kids who would not get that macaroni.
I mean, Coach Andy was so confused on what was going on, but he took it like a champ.
All right, the Foxes look like they're awake and ready to go. Foxes.
Not a big bench for the Capitals Academy, if I'm looking at this correctly. So something to keep an eye on, unless they're all huddled below the boards where I can't see them.
Yep. In all honesty, we're a little bit thrown off by the fives of fans in the stands here for this one.
It's not many. Yeah. I mean, Foxes, normal stronghold for the Foxes. Well, probably a little less than a normal day. You got a lot of siblings playing hockey at home this weekend or in the Pittsburgh area. So 15 minutes on the clock. I got to adjust that. Long periods in this showcase.
We have no idea what the penalty lengths will be, but we'll find out shortly. Probably.
Puck is dropped in the Barons, or the Capitals control the faceoff. They go D to D behind their own net and cycle it back. Caps working on a breakout. Logan in on the forecheck. Cruz back there now. Zach in on the puck. Near side wall. Capitals able to take that one and start moving out through the neutral zone. Cruz gets back, tying things up. Puck is dumped in. Sage back to pick it up for the Foxes.
Both teams trying to settle into some structure early.
Puck on the far wall. Zach sends that up to Logan. It was turned away, but right back to his stick. Cruz able to skate into it. Cruz going to have a chance coming down here. He gets bodied off the puck nicely by the Capitals defenseman. Caps trying to regroup. Foxes are in on the forecheck. Bodied by Logan. Logan able to come up with it. Centers it for Zach. Nobody home. Sage steps up. And look out. The Caps are going to counterattack. They got a chance here. 2-on-1. Now we're on a breakaway. Shoot. Score for the Caps. And they take the early 1-0 lead on the breakaway.
I honestly think it was the yellow Ovechkin laces.
It might have been a quick rush there. The Foxes got to pay attention to that. And the Caps have the early 1-0 lead here, just a few minutes into the game.
So strike the first one off the list for the keys to the game.
Puck drop, Capitals win the draw, dump it right back into the Foxes zone. Rosswag back to get it. He's got some pressure, moves it up the sidewall. All the way to the point, gets past the point man. Tanner's there. Tanner, Luke, and Axel with a chance here coming in on the Caps defenseman. Tanner fires. That goes wide. Axel sends it back in on Cage, and the Caps goal is able to hold that.
That was a sneaky shot from behind the net and almost worked. Good looking for the opportunities there.
Luke Massesso here on the faceoff for the Foxes in the offensive zone. Puck's drop. Capitals win another one. Axel's right in on it to tie things up. Caps go behind the net. There's Tanner down on the forecheck. Caps work. Puck behind their net trying to break out. Tanner disrupts that for a second. It is poked to the neutral zone. And the Caps move it through and dump it in. Jace back to pick it up for the Foxes as it goes behind their own net. Jason in the far corner tries to hit Axel. Axel pokes that through to the slot. It was hanging there. Rosswald on his horse to break up any chance in the slot. Now pressures the man down on the corner. Tanner down deep. Moved it to Luke, who went across the ice to Axel. Axel trying to beat the man on the wall there. Good play by the Caps D to pinch him off at the blue line, and they caused the turnover. Caps coming in 2-on-2 now. It's Coop and Sage back. Sage takes the man down. No penalty.
Lucky to get away with that one.
Got away with it. Puck up to Luka. Luka trying to move it to Axel, just evades his stick, and the Capitals turn it back at the neutral zone. Axel able to disrupt that. Eli now trying to get it skate the stick. He does. Eli tried to go through the feet of the defender, able to get the puck back. Sends it in front. Luka tried to direct that in, and it just went wide on the far post. Good play by Luka trying to get a stick. Bass now gets his legs moving. Capitals able to come up with possession, and they move it back out, dump it up through the neutral zone. Pass Sage. Capitals in first on the puck. Sage trying to tie it up, and he does. In the far corner, Sage goes down. Capitals come away with it here on the far wall. They go up to the point on D. Flips a shot. Cooper gloves that down right to a Capitals player, and they bury it. 2-0 Caps in quick order.
You hate to see that. You know what Cooper was trying to do there, but if you're not going to get it clean, it's easier just to let it come right through to the net. Turns into an awkward break.
Yeah,
for
no chance for HUD there as it dropped on the ice right to the Capitals.
Not a
stick, and they pot it. Not a great start.
Not a great start here at all for the Foxes. We'll see if they have some resolve. But this is a funky beginning.
It is. Puck dropped. Eli wins it back to Rosswalk. Rosswalk hits Bass. Coming into the zone, and the Foxes are offsides. 11:47 to go first. So the good news is there's a ton of game time left.
Oh, for sure.
2-0 Caps early on in this one. Eli, puck dropped. Eli on the faceoff, ties the center up. Not much support there. And the Foxes or the Caps rather are able to push that towards the Foxes zone. Eli's back. He swings it over to Antel on D. Antel now looking for somewhere to go with it. Drops it back to Roswag. Roswag has it. He finds some pressure from the Capitals forechecker. Moves it up through the neutral zone. That's tipped into the Cap zone. Caps take it. They regroup in front of their own cage. Go D to D.
Gotta see some Foxes chasing the offensive zone. Everybody's waiting.
Roswag able to hold it in at the point. He pinches down. Eli filling for him. Luca in on the forecheck. Bass hanging back though, not forechecking the puck. Eli able to tie a man up on the near side wall. Capitals still with possession. Caps go behind the net. Caps still have it. Trying to break out. Fox is just kind of letting them have their way with it in their own zone. Not hard on the forecheck. Caps now with some speed. Roswag able to body the man, and Bass swoops in and takes the puck. Nice play there by the Foxes. Bass has his feet moving. He's got the puck. Bass trying to drive through. Is picked up. Antel jumps into the rush. He takes the puck. He's coming down the near side while centering pass, and he missed Luca. Capitals trying to counterattack now. Zach all the way back on D, filling for Antel. He's able to gain possession. Turns back. Nice little delay by Zach as he comes up through the neutral zone. Puck eventually poked off of his stick.
What a great shift by the Foxes here.
He gains it back and dumps it down below the net. Logan in on it. Cruz back out there now too. Puck up the far side wall rather. Gets around the D. And the Capitals counterattack. Zach on the back check though breaks the play up. Puck goes in. Coop has it. Coop finds Chase. Chase goes right to the middle into the slot. Coop able to tie things up though. Capitals don't get a shot on that play. Caps keep it in the zone though. Cruz on the puck. Cruz able to get it out. Momentarily take the heat out. Logan on the forecheck now, getting all over the Capitals player. Caps able to push it through though. Now bounce back into the Cap zone. Caps turning back towards their own net to regroup. Logan applies the pressure. Zach's second one in, disrupts the play. Cruz has it. Zach takes it. Zach fires. Shot and saved by the Caps goalie. So Fox is finally able to turn it in on Cage. 9:32 to go here in the first. Capitals 2, Foxes nothing.
Shout out to Dad in the Box. I think it's Christian Mazlik today.
It is Christian Mazlik. Forwards look like Axel Tanner and Luke, with Cooper and Jace at D. Face off won by the Foxes. Tanner right off the draw. Gains possession, trying to get a shot off. Ramps up off the goalie's stick and over the net. Tanner sends it back through the crease. Nobody there to poke it home for the Foxes. And the Caps on the near side wall move it out. Tanner able to hold the puck in, sends it right back down behind the Caps goal. Axel in, applying pressure on the Capitals. 3 Caps below the goal line, working the puck out against Axel. Axel able to tie it up, now getting help from Luke. 2-on-2 battle, Luke steps out with it. Tried to turn it, lost it. Good shot and a nice save by the Caps goalie as Luke. Sorry, that was a sneaky shot. Caps able to come up with the puck now and they're breaking out. Luke applying the pressure there through the neutral zone, able to create a turnover. Axel swoops in, takes it back. Caps gain possession and regroup. Up to center red here. Caps coming in on the Fox offensive zone. They dump it. Chase giving Chase back behind the Fox's net. Forecheck pressure there by the Caps. Creates a loose puck situation. Cooper now below. Man, right in front unmarked. Axel was able to get there and block the shot. Luke tried to clear, whiffed on it, got to Axel. Axel's got Tanner. It's a 2-on-2 rush for the Foxes. Axel trying to get around, takes a little bit of a hook. Then the puck evades Tanner's stick as the Capitals regain. 4 back for the Caps, and they regroup. D to D. And Caps go up. They just flip it up. Antel takes it. Antel tried to go across the Sage. It was deflected by a Caps player. And the puck is free in the Foxes zone. Sage able to regain possession. Comes up the near side while looking for Eli, but the Capitals player steps up on the puck and holds it in. Board battle here for the puck. Gets up past the Caps D. Luca giving chase. All the way back down into the Caps corner. And they regain and come up the near side wall. Sage lost that one through. Stayed out of the zone, so not offsides. Caps now delaying, trying to get their feet going. They dump it below the net. Sage back now. Sage loses his stick. Caps player on the far side wall, taken down by Bass. Not a penalty.
No, he just lost his skate edge there.
Yeah, a good side-by-side play and lost his edge. Good on the rest for not calling that. Puck below the net. Eli comes up with it. As Sage applied the pressure. Eli looking for a breakup right off the Cap skates. Turned over again in the defensive zone rather. Cap's now looking center point. Can't find the man out to the point. Danced around the blue line, stayed on sides. Puck now down to the corner. Caps with some zone time now. Fox is kind of flying by the puck. Antel does take it though. 3-on-2 rush at the Foxes. Hurry. Foxes group up. Send the puck deep. Luca trying to get there. Bass is going to be the first one to it. Pokes it free to Luca. Luca turns in the corner. Puck still on his stick. Tries to go to Bass behind the net. Bass worked it around. Rosswag now pinching down from his D spot on the near side wall. He tried to center that. It flopped off of his stick and maybe hit something in the ice as it popped up. Some speed coming down the wing here now for the Caps. Antel there, able to stay with the man. Puck was loose, but right back to the Caps. Shot on goal. Hudson with the save. Eli coming up the near side wall. And Caps take that from him. Turned over there by Zach, or turnover caused by Zach, and the Foxes counterattack into the zone. Puck in the near side corner. Zach has it. Steps around a man behind the net. He's got Luca in front. Zach looking for Rosswag. He finds him on the far point. Rosswag moves his speed. He's coming down the near side wall into the circle. He shoots off the goalie mask. What a shot. Foxes still control. Trying to get a point, and it's tipped out. Rosswag back to get it with Jace. 2-on-2. He turns it back up, finds Luca at the wall. He tips it into the zone, and they're going to call icing.
So the Foxes are waking up a little bit. By far, the best line so far has been Eric, Luca, and Bass. They are carrying the tone for the team at the moment, and good thing because otherwise,
Eli, Luca, and Bass.
Yes, and the rest of the team just doesn't look awake yet.
Yeah, not yet. Hopefully they get their 5:27 to go here in the first. Zach in on the faceoff. Defensive zone draw. He wins it. Cruz tipped that back to Rosswag. Rosswag goes around the wall, and nobody there but a Cap. Caps have it now, working below the line. In the corner, far corner. Logan comes down, trying to support. Logan and Jace team up on one Cap, but ties the puck up along the wall. Still holding possession here as we get down to 5 minutes to go in the first. 2-on-2 battle now. Puck still jammed up in the corner. And finally worked out by the Foxes towards the point, but the Caps hold it in and send it right back down into that corner. Off of Jace's stick, pops right out in front. Nice play by Hudson as the shot was turned in on Cage. He was able to stop it and hold.
Yeah. Well, 5 minutes just about left in the first period. Foxes have 5 shots. Caps have given about 4 shots. I mean, relatively it's tight. It was just Caps came out fast.
They did. Puck drop, Luke on the draw. Caps win it. Foxes immediately time up, but they're able to push through that contact, and they have possession down in the corner. Now turned over, and Luke leads the charge. He's got Tanner flying with him. 2-on-2 with a back checker for the Caps. Luke tried to get it over to Tanner, but Axel picks it up coming down the slot, and puck still loose, going through the zone. Sticks on the ice. Luke turns it back in. Tanner has it. Tried to turn it to the center to get a shot. That was disrupted, and then Axel finds it. Axel dumps that down below the Caps net.
Caps player's going to the bench looking for an extra stick.
And he gets one. Puck up the far side wall. Caps breaking out. Sage steps up on him, and the Cap moves right in. 2-on-1 here on Coop. And Coop able to disrupt it. Nice play by Cooper.
Good on that Caps player, though. He made all that happen without his normal stick.
He did. Puck coming up now. Tanner attacks. 2-on-2 with Axel. Tanner dumps it in. He's going to chase after it now. Caps are the first to it. Tanner in on the forecheck. Caps are able to evade the forecheck, and they move it off to the far side wall and regroup. Caps being very patient with it. Axel able to disrupt it and take the puck back, but then Caps get it back immediately. And now 3-on-2 for the Caps with the Harry. Tanner's back checking to alleviate that. Caps dumped it and went for a change. Coop behind, 1-on-2 now as the 2 Caps stayed on and forecheck. Caps hold it in, dump it down to the near corner. Centering pass out in front. Luke able to come up with that. Nice shovel one-tap pass to Bass. Bass getting his feet moving. Bass is past the D. Bass in on the breakaway.
Oh, he lost control at the last second.
It still almost went. Just missed the near side post. Luca there. Bass back in. Bass with possession. Finds it. Shoots.
He
scores! Sebastian Similis with a great effort on that shift. And he adds the goal, and the Foxes have cut the lead in half here with 2:53 to go.
I tell you what, he's come out in this first period like a cannon shot.
Absolutely. That was just great effort on that shift by Bass.
I'm not sure if he's pissed off or he's had sugar, but either way, we're going to keep that rolling.
Springing the breakaway, it rolled off the stick, and he didn't put his head down. He went and got the puck back and buried it. Eli now goes forward on the draw. Lucas sends it in on Cage off the side of the net. Bass, first one to it again on the far wall. Tried to tap it up to Antella D, but a Caps player got his stick on it, and they get it out. Rosswag all the way back, has two Caps forecheckers on him. He still possesses the puck. Coming up the near side wall, runs into Luca. Puck turned back. Rosswag holding his face. I mean, they're wearing cages,
a little
so
delicate
should be
there.
Okay. Puck on the near side wall in the neutral zone now. Caps and Foxes battling for it. Caps come up with it. Zach with a nice poke check, turns it over. Gets it. Eli got it to Luca. Puck dumped in. Zach in on it. Down below the Caps net. Caps trying to break out, but the Foxes are forechecking. Look out. Out to the blue line. Rosswag steps up, takes that away, turns it right back, hit off of Zach's shin pad.
That almost turned into a 2-on-1.
It almost did. Turn right back in. Down behind the net. Rosswag first to it. Rosswag stops, changes direction, loses the puck. It went to Zach. Zach finds Cruz. Cruz and Logan, 2-on-2. Coming up through the neutral zone. Logan called for it. Cruz carries it into the zone. Down behind the Caps net. Cruz first on it. Has players in front. Tried to turn it. Caps intercept it now. Then they turn it back to the neutral zone. Zach filling in on D. Finds the puck. He's coming through the neutral zone. Gets some hard forecheck pressure by the Caps. Nice play by Antal to break up that play. Capitals still Cruz able to create a turnover. Zach trying to get to it. Capitals able to swipe it away from him. Caps turn it back in. Loose puck. Cruz able to tip it out of the zone. Capitals coming back in. Poke check attempt goes right by, and Hudson with a big save there.
That's a big save by Hudson.
Yeah.
The seas parted for that Cap player and came right down the middle, and luckily for the Foxes, we were able to make that save. With 1 minute left, that would have been a brutal.
That would have been a bad,
3-1.
yeah. Foxes D went for a poke check way outside the faceoff dot and got burnt and turned into a little 2-on-1. Puck dropped. Caps able to win the faceoff. They send it down. Jace with it. Jace tries to go across to Tanner. It was deflected by the Caps and eventually worked its way to Tanner, who now counters attack. They have a 3-on-2, actually. I don't think they realized it. And they dumped it into the zone.
That's funky.
Yard sale. Lots of bodies down on the ice in the far corner here with 43 seconds to go. Player still down. Capital player trying to pick up his stick. Caps out possession. Trying to move it out here through their own zone. Foxes are doing a good job of tying us up. It does get out. This is going to be nice, though, on the Caps with 25.8 to go in the first period. 2-1 Caps.
Yep, Foxes 6 shots, Caps 5 shots. It's a close one. Scoreboard 2-1 in favor of the Caps. I mean, the kids look like they're waking up. It's still like 5 cylinders are running. The 6th one hasn't turned on yet, but we're getting there.
Puck drop. Caps control the faceoff. They go D to D behind their own net. Bobbled the puck for a second, but they're able to regain. Luke in here on the forecheck pressure. Foxes peel off. Foxes, I think, need to get a little more aggressive on this forecheck here.
Yes.
Looks like the Caps are having trouble
They're
handling
going to
it.
get mean. They're going to get angry.
Jace holds in at the line here with 4 seconds. Sends it at the net. Tanner trying to get a turn to get a shot. He couldn't. That's the end of the first.
Well, we said keys to the game were going to be 20 or more shots, get the first goal, close it out in the third. Team's down 2-1 and on pace for 18 shots. So
On pace for 18 shots?
on pace for 18. So still got to break free a little bit. You know, drove over here. It's a little bit of a slow start. This is a team they can easily beat.
Yeah, it hasn't been. I mean, the early goals I don't think were anything great. I mean, the one obviously the breakaway goal was a error on the Foxes, and then the unfortunate glove down of the puck that goes right to one of the Caps players for the rebound. So.
Yeah, and some chances were there. Bass almost had a breakaway goal, but lost it at the last second.
But recovered and ended
Yes.
up scoring on that rush anyway. So
Yes.
Eric Roswell got a nice shot right off the goalie's mask, so a couple inches either way probably goes in.
Yeah, Eric, Luca, and Zach had a couple great shifts there in the first period. Hudson's making imaginary saves in the corner while the rest of the team is getting a conversation about some plays.
15 back on the clock here, second period is ready to go. So these are going to be long periods. So 4 games this weekend at 15-minute periods is going to really test the Fox's endurance.
It will, but we'll see. Referees have done a good job so far this game.
Yeah.
We're usually a bit critical, and we don't have anything bad to say so far. So
It's
kudos to the refs.
It's been pretty clean. The kids are playing well.
Yeah, it's
Nothing dirty, nothing on to play. It's just good battle.
It's a younger set of refs too.
It is.
Live looking at Christian in his box of solitude, all by himself.
Christian doing the power move is standing on the bench to appear taller.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the dad swagger.
All right, Foxes break their huddle. They come out for the second period, and it looks like we're going to start with Antel and Sage at defense.
Sage and Hudson having a conversation before they set.
Eli Bass and Luca as the forwards. Eli in for the faceoff. Period number 2 set to go. Puck's dropped, and Capitals win the faceoff. Caps pushing down the far side wall, steps right in front, shot score.
They're giving up way too much
Just
space.
too easy,
They're not engaging at all until they're below the faceoff
He
dot.
walked right into the slot, uncontested, and shot. I mean, just no chance for Hud there. I mean, and it wasn't they were out of position. All 5 players were right there. Just let them in.
They're in their
3-1
own
Caps.
heads right now. I don't know what this is. This is exactly how the first period started.
It did. Puck drop. Caps win another faceoff. Caps take it all the way back into their own zone behind the net, and they go D to D. They tried to turn it back. Luca was able to disrupt that. It popped up and went right to another Cap. Again, the Caps fumbled the puck behind the net. Caps doing a really good job of using the whole ice to set up their regroup, and here they come.
Eli was down, but he got back up into the play. But
This one sent deep down below the net. Sage works that around, looking for Antel on the far side. Antel in the corner. Finds some forecheck pressure. Bass batted that out of the air. Capitals take it. Bass in on the forecheck. Turned right back up to the near side wall through the neutral zone.
way
Caps
too much
right back
space
in.
again.
Shot again. This one goes wide off the backboard. Right out in front. Sage able to clear that away from the crease. Caps with the puck here on the near side wall. They work it down below the net. Caps first to it. Caps are just moving their feet to the puck right now. The Foxes are not.
Foxes are not moving at all.
No. Caps on the near side wall. 5-on-5. It looks like a power play right now for the Capitals.
I'm wondering if we'll be playing hockey in the second period.
Into the near side wall. Fox is finally able to come up with it. It's Bass.
Still nobody moving. No outlets.
Bass trying to, looking for an outlet. Couldn't find one. He just sends it out of the zone. It was tipped. Doesn't get down for an icing, and the Foxes aren't able to change off of it because it didn't get deep enough. Caps gain the center red and send it down below the net. Sage back to it. Goes D to D to Antel. Antel goes up the far side wall past Lucas' stick. We got one forward to change. It was Bass. Then got Zach on the ice. And the Caps break it out.
Nice feather pass up to their offense.
Now the forwards are going, and it's a 5-on-3 rush here for the Capitals.
They called that.
Penalty coming up. Shoot, score. It's not going to matter. The forwards went for a change while the rush was coming in, and it was a 5-on-3. And the Caps take a 4-1 lead. Fox is just
This might be a moment where they need to call timeout and wake everybody up. This is going downhill. Nobody's moving. And
12:55 to go. It is 4-1 Capitals.
I don't even want to tell you the shots, but it's 7 shots for the Capitals, 4 goals. 6 shots for the Foxes, 1.
Zach, Logan, and Cruz here are the forwards. Roswell and Jace, the D, face off won by the Capitals. They quickly go D to D, up through the neutral zone, evades the man, and Jace has it. He goes below the goal. That one bounced awkwardly off the wall and around Eric, and the Capitals have possession. Zach all the way below, Roswag all the way below, fighting the Caps for the puck. Turned out. Logan has it on the near side wall. Tried to move it up. Caps take it from him. Caps right back into the corner. Roswag out the pressure.
Good pinch
the
by
puck
Eric.
from the man.
Good pinch.
Yeah, Roswag with it on his stick, trying to get his feet going now. Trying to turn it through the zone. Puck out up to Logan. Logan and Cruz 2-on-2. Logan down the near side wing. He's got a chance. Shoots and save. That puck went right
Into the belly.
goalie's chest. What a good rush there for the Foxes.
Yeah, you're glad to see that they're taking shots because that's what they need. But would like to see a little sustained offense here.
Yeah, the defensive zone is an absolute mess right now. So keep it in the Cap zone. Puck dropped. Caps win another one. And they quickly come out to it. Cruz able to poke it off the Cap stick, keep it in the zone. Zach right into the slot.
Wheeling,
right
dealing.
around him, man. Backhander just going wide. It might have been tipped by the goalie. Nice play with Zach. Nice pinch by Roswag. Held the puck in. Roswag has it on his stick, trying to find open ice. He finds it, dumps it down below the net. Zach able to hold it in at the point, send it in on Cage. The goalie held it.
Nobody's going in.
No whistle from the ref as no Foxes were anywhere near the net. So the goalie played it off, and we're still at play here. I feel like the Foxes are watching a little bit instead of playing. It's
not
all
really-
reactionary.
It's not really hockey anymore. It's more like frisbee golf. Like you check your distance and let one go.
Not whistle.
Player down in the
There's a
corner.
player down here on the near side wall.
Unsure what team it is.
Looks like it's the Capitals. So
It is the
hopefully this player's okay. He's up on
He's
his
able to get
feet.
up by himself. Good.
Good to see.
Maybe lost an edge. I'm not sure.
Did not see what happened. It was right. I didn't even see him on the ice. I couldn't see over the board.
Yeah, it didn't appear that anybody was near him.
11:27 to go here, second period.
Score 4-1.
Still an eternity left in this hockey game, so the Foxes can get their heads removed from their backsides. We might have a chance.
I mean, this is a slump, though. I think we can just call it what it is. This is a slump.
It is. Puck drop right off the face-off. Caps come into the zone.
Good
Turned over,
takeaway.
though. Tanner takes it. Tanner trying to get his feet going. He's got 1-on-3, though, and he forces that into the Cap zone. Luke in on the forecheck.
Oh, they called that. That was a lazy penalty.
It was, yeah. Yeah, all he had to do is keep moving his feet instead he reached with the stick,
These
and we're going to get a
self-inflicted wounds.
penalty.
I'm not even sure if he intended to get his stick down there. It just dropped right into the player's skate, and that was all it was.
This is the first penalty of the game, so we'll find out how long penalties are going to be for this showcase. It's going to be 1.5 minutes, so a little bit longer than our Powell penalties. Foxes to the PK.
This is a critical juncture of this game. If they don't kill this, it turns into a rout. If they do kill it, maybe this starts to turn into some momentum for the team. But this is a critical 90 seconds.
Face-off won by Tanner, and the Foxes able to gain possession, but can't clear the. No, they did clear the zone. It's out to the neutral zone. Caps quickly though regain possession and try to turn it back in. Tanner really tying things up. Got shoved from behind on the wall. No call.
I think Tanner was trying to buy one there.
I think so.
No,
It was pretty harmless.
no buy.
Caps now trying to work the puck down in the slot. Axel able to come up with it. Axel with it, gains center red and does the smart thing, dumps it down behind the net, kills
Good
some
job
time
by
off this
Axel.
penalty.
Halfway. Nope,
Axel
just
now
under
first
halfway.
in on the puck on the forecheck. Foxes got to remember they're in the PK here, not get too committed. And here, look out, here come the Caps now breaking out. Luckily, the man didn't have his feet moving on the lead pass there, and Foxes were able to regain their position. Puck now forced down below towards the Foxes' net. Coop is down with it. Goes cross ice looking for Axel. Axel tips that out into the neutral zone. Caps have to regroup. Nice play by the Capital player to force that around Axel. Comes right back into the zone. Sage bites it.
Sage just
Centering
down
pass.
inexplicably. Gets up and makes the clear,
And
though.
Puck bounced its way back to Sage, and he's able to clear it, but this is going to be an ice.
I'm not sure if this
On the
was supposed to be a
Foxes.
shift change or what, but all 4 Foxes were just standing in a square, not moving their feet. I just assumed that they were assuming it was going to be an icing, and then they wouldn't need to get to the bench. I don't know.
9:48 to go, second period, 14 seconds left on the penalty to Luke Massesso. Eli in on the faceoff. Antel, Roswag, and Luca out there to kill the end of this penalty. Faceoff won by the Caps. They go up to the D. D from the point. Goes back down to the far wall, evades him, goes behind the net. Capitals first to it. Roswag able to disrupt the puck, but the puck went right back over to the Caps on the far wall. Nice play by Eli.
Penalty's over, and the two
stick.
Foxes collide with each other, trying to
Eli
get onto
gets
the
it up
ice.
the Bass here, breakaway chance, but Caps are back checking. Eli comes up with the puck, trying to get a shot. Bass got the shot in on Cage. It was saved and turned away.
Well, they killed the penalty.
They did kill the penalty.
It's a good
Antel
thing.
with it goes back to Roswag here in his own defensive zone. Roswag looking for an outlet. He reverses course, takes the puck, and now he's got some pressure. He wraps this one hard around the boards, looking for Antel. Antel able to find it. Caps are really tying this up on the near side wall. They gain possession and dump it down deep. Comes right into the slot. Huddy with a big time save. What a save by Hud. That came right off the near side half wall, right into the slot to a Capital who just let it rip.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that he's coming out and challenging the shooters. He was at the top of the crease on that, which made it easier to save. But I don't know, still looking for something out of the Foxes here. It's too sporadic.
Caps in here on the faceoff. Zach taking it for the Foxes. Puck is dropped. Zach wins it clean back to Roswag. Roswag looking, tried to break it out, and the Caps disrupted, sent it right back in. Still evading in the slot. Caps shoot and score. Failed break out by the Foxes, and the Caps lead at 5-1.
Caps only have 5 bench players too.
Yeah, this is not a good showing by the
Excuse me,
Foxes.
4. I'm giving that too much credit. 4 on the bench.
Yeah,
No, there's 5. There it is. They don't look like they want to be here.
no, they don't. Face-off won by the Foxes. Zach won it over to Logan. Logan drives into the Capital zone in the near wall. Sent it in front of the net off the goalie and high. Zach over towards the wall. Ties up with a Capitals player. Cruz comes up with the puck. Tried to dance around a man. Lost the puck right into the neutral zone. And the Caps looking for a breakout pass. It evaded him. Goes all the way down. Hudson missed it.
Excuse me, folks. While I sit down and have a heart attack, I need a plastic bag. Oh my God.
Huddy went to play the puck. Missed it. Actually didn't touch it and went past the cage and ended up as an icing.
Anybody have a defibrillator?
Oh my God is loving this right now. Capitals go for the goalie change here at the halfway point.
Whew.
You back, Matt?
Whew.
How's the blood pressure? Puck drop.
My.
Puck drop. Capitals control the faceoff. They regroup on their own net. Zach creates a turnover, centered it, and Foxes couldn't get a stick on it. Capitals charge right back out of the zone, dump it around Jace, and Cruz able to come back and fill in and pick the puck up. Up the near side wall. 2 Capitals to the 1 Fox on the wall and a failed breakout. Capitals controlling. Up to the point. Caps send that one back down below the net. Jace up the sidewall, hard off the wall, evades Cruz, and the Capitals hold it in again. Caps centering it. Cooper takes it. Gets that up to Cruz. Cruz goes to Logan. Logan, Cruz, and Zach in on a 3-on-2. Logan's got a step on the man, driving to the net. He shoots.
He lost control of it at the end again. The puck is jumping at the last second on him.
Another save by the Caps goalie there, right off the logo. 7:23 to go. 5-1.
I mean, weirdly enough, they have more shots than the Capitals. It's just the quality of the shots.
Yeah, the Caps' quality of shot has been off the chart as they've been right in front and uncontested. Luke, Axel, and Tanner in for the face-off with Roswag and Sage at D. Capitals come up with the face-off win, and they come right out of the zone. Puck broken up through the neutral zone. Tanner has it now. Caps take it off of him. Caps turn it back. 2-on-2 as they enter the zone on Sage and Roswag. Sage able to work it away with a poke check, and then he finds Axel on the far side. Axel and Luke driving down. Axel tried to dance around the defenseman, and he poked it off the stick. Caps gained possession. There's a penalty coming up here on Luke as he just
It's more of
hits
a
the man right in the numbers into the boards.
nudge, more of a gesture. Wouldn't say it was necessarily a slam, but it was the third one in a row.
So Fox is going to go back to the PK.
Good job, Christian, getting the door.
Things just not looking up here for the Foxes here. They accidentally took our goal off the board. I put it back on. We didn't score.
You know, go in the box for a minute and a half, you feel some shame.
PK starts with a face-off win by Tanner. Went to Roswag, but he was not able to clear the zone as the Caps held it at the blue line. There was a shot block, stick on puck by Roswag, able to come back and tie up another one right in front. Honey with an amazing glove save there to keep that one out of the net. It was almost 6-1.
In position, had the glove down, got a piece of it, kicked it back out. But man, there's a glaring deficiency with the willingness for the defense to get involved with the players who are carrying the puck. Gotta wake up.
Face-off dropped again. Caps control the face-off on the power play. They go D to D. They work it down the near side wall here now. Caps on the power play. Right to the man in the slot. Wide open. Doesn't shoot. Goes back out to the point and out of the zone.
Eric, I hate to say it, but we might be looking at a scenario where they're instructed to make a few passes before they shoot.
It might be. Man drives right down. No, and Hudson able to steer that one away. Out to the point. Caps take it. Deflected. Roswag trying to rush it. Got tied up by a couple Capitals. Tanner able to get it though. He's able to dump it in and goes to chase. 30 seconds left in the penalty to Luke. Tanner and Axel went on a forecheck. Axel trying to stop.
That was a rub. That should have been a call.
Yeah, that was a body check there. Did not attempt to play the puck and just put his shoulder into Axel's chest. Tanner going for a slow line change here. 5-on-3 as the Caps enter the zone. Roswag able to poke the puck away from the slot. Yeah, look out, wide open, shot over the net. Foxes were out of sorts there as there was a line change behind the net on the PK.
Penalty's over. Even strength.
Out. Roswag able to break up a centering pass as there's a man open in the slot. He ties the man up in the corner. Puck sent back around by the Cavs. Bass there sends it right out in front of the net. And it got blocked away.
That came out of the zone.
And we're going to get an offsides here with 5 minutes to go.
I think the Foxes got lucky. That was a bit of a break. This was the rink is tilted.
Ice was definitely tilted in the Caps' favor. 5 minutes even left in period number 2. 5-1 Caps.
I mean, it's hard. I don't want to belabor the points, but it's just a consistent analysis.
Yep. Foxes went forward on the draw, maintain it for a second, look out, puck back to the Caps, in on a breakaway, shoots off the crossbar. Foxes dodge another bullet there. Foxes they're not awake. Bass below the net has the puck, trying to find an outlet, tried to turn back. 2 Capitals on him though. Bass somehow comes up with the puck and he's rushing it up the near wall. Gets the zone, sends it in. 3 Caps right on him there. And the Caps turn it around. Coop able to break that up in the neutral zone. Caps gain possession, move it up through.
That was a dangerous play by Eli. He's lucky he didn't get called for interference.
3 Foxes around the puck carrier. Puck carrier lost the puck, and no Foxes came up with it. Sent back in. We're going to get no ice on this. 4 minutes to go here in the second. Turnover in front. Zach tried to stuff it, just went wide of the cage.
Something's going on down in front of the
Puck
crease by
back out.
Eli. He lost the glove.
Cooper able to get it by the neutral zone. Sends it over to Antel. Antel moving it to Zach. Zach steps around the man, enters the zone, but it's 1-on-3. Puck evades his stick, and the Caps able to take it back. Nice calm play by the Caps defenseman. They move it up.
Nobody's going for a puck carrier.
Yeah.
This is just really frustrating.
It's lazy hockey
to watch.
is what it is.
Again and again.
Zach swooped back, got the puck. Coop knocked it away.
How is
from him,
that
one's in.
possible, fellas?
That one's in, and this one is officially a rout. One team skating, one team is not.
It's like a first-year squirt.
It really does. Caps aren't doing anything fancy. They are
No,
just
I
skating. That's it.
honestly don't think that the Foxes could beat any team right now.
Capitals win the faceoff and again drive it right back into the Foxes zone. Roswell had it, tried to flip it out. It was blocked and knocked down.
Trip, no call in
He
the
gets it out
back.
on the second try. Capitals regroup and come right back through off to Jace. Jace has it at his own blue line up the wall. Tip through by Cruz. Puck right all the way back in as the Caps regroup. Evade the forecheck pressure and move it into the Foxes zone. Jace back to get it. Jace reverses direction, sends it over to Roswell. Roswell with it on his stick. Flips it up to Logan. Past his stick. Cruz is there. Cruz coming in one-on-one. Gets around the man. He might have a chance here. Capitals are back in numbers. Tried to get it to the front of the net. It went off the side of the
No
cage.
Foxes followed him into the zone.
Cruz is all alone. Zach finds a center and looking for Logan and went past his stick and it bounced over. Cruz, look out. There's a man behind the D. Roswell got back and the pass never made it.
And the Foxes are offside because the Foxes did not come back on the forecheck and were dogging it.
2:25 left, second period. 6-1 Capitals.
Well, we're glad that video is just sight and sound and no smell.
It would be wretched. Foxes win the faceoff. Tanner and Luke enter the zone. Caps right away take it off of them. Caps pressuring now 2-on-2. And an offside.
Just a bit offside.
I was on offsides. I'd have missed the guy that was offsides. I thought it was 1-on-2 there.
He was one step ahead.
2:13 to go. Second period. Capitals win another one. Axel, though, able to disrupt their possession. Poked at the Tanner. Tanner's free.
Clear hook.
Getting hooked all over the place. Penalty coming up here on the Capitals. Antel has it. Gets it down to Luke.
And that'll be that.
Caps are going to touch this up. Foxes will go to the power play. Hooking one of the 3 or 4 hooks.
Glad to see it eventually called, but that was some suspense there. Well, 2 minutes left in the second period. Score 6-1.
Foxes to the power play. We'll see if they can pot one here and
Yeah, a win is probably a bit
Try
too
to
much to ask for at this point, but
make it close. Make
yes.
it interesting here.
yeah, start to find your game here, to quote Mike Sullivan.
Got to find some compete level even. I mean, even if they don't score goals, you got to start competing. This is just one-sided.
Make the
Ref
Capitals
doesn't even wait for Zach to get into the face, all the way set on the face-off. And drops the puck, so the Caps won that face-off easily.
I formally regret my compliments
But
in the
Zach
first period.
takes the puck away, centered it for Tanner. He was tied up. Didn't get a shot off. Tanner has it now. Loses the puck on the far wall. Gets it back. Looks for Logan in the slot, but too many sticks there. They got to use the D.
It's just slow
We have a-
decision making generally.
And there was a lot of ice for both defensemen there. He could have gone to either one of them. And went to the far side winger. It was tied up. Logan able to turn it back in. Caps behind the net, battling for the puck. Zach in there now too.
Starting to get a little chippy.
Zach sends it below the net. Capitals regain and they come out now. Caps able to dump that into the Foxes zone and behind the net. Sage back to get it. Caps apply pressure to him. Reverses it back. Roswell looking for it. Roswell has it on his stick and he's got some speed going. Trying to get around a Caps player. Nice job by the Caps player to rub him off on the wall there and stop the rush.
You can
Zach able to hold it the line though and send it back in.
the Foxes aren't trusting their own wingers anymore. They're just they feel more confident if they try to do it themselves.
Sage tried to hold it the line. It was turned over to the Caps. Zach got back to fill in, and Roswell was back. They were able to create a turnover here. 5 seconds left in the power play. Roswell again going to rush this puck. Roswell's got some speed. He's got Zach and Eli with him. Roswell right down Broadway. Able to turn it, fired it wide. He got all the way into the slot and just missed the net to the left. Eli gives battle here last 15 in the
Eli's down in
penalty.
the corner with his head down.
Yeah, that's it.
And
He's trying
now
to buy one.
Yeah.
And puck out to the neutral zone. 5 seconds to go. Cooper over to Sage. Through the neutral zone. Reverses course. And that's going to do it for period number 2. I am going to take a bio break.
Well, shots on goal through 2 periods. Foxes 11, Caps 12. Again, the shots look like it's close, but it's the quality of the shots that are coming through. Both coaches having conversations with their teams. For those tracking whether or not the Foxes would get above 20 shots for this game, it does not look like that's going to be the case. Again, there's only 11. You never know. Might be surprised here in the third, but that is not their style traditionally in the third. It'd be good for the Foxes to just focus on getting back to the fundamentals again. It's more of an attitude at this point than it is the skill. I don't think anybody would dispute that the Capitals are a decent team, but the Foxes are right up there in terms of skill level. It's just a matter of matter of moving their legs. Maybe in the third period we'll see some of that come back. But this looks like a team that's on their 4th game of a weekend, not the first. So it's a little bit worrisome. While Eric is gone, we're going to go ahead and set up the 2-minute Big Mac attack. If the Foxes score in the first 2 minutes of the third period, not only will we be delighted, but Eric is going to pay for the dinner tonight. Kudos to Eric and thank him. Let's see how this goes in the next 2 minutes. I hear it's pizza as well. All right, third period about to be underway. Face-off won by Eli, takes it up to the neutral zone, gets it into the Capitals zone, carries it by himself looking for a trailer. Pressing hard as the Capital player takes him down, and that's going to be a call behind the net. And very quickly, the Foxes are going to go back on a power play here at the start of the third period. It's a start. This is a start. Looks like it's going to be the same line that's going to stay out there to start the power play who started the period. Cooper and Jace on defense. Bass, Eli, and Luca are our forwards. Face off to the left of their goalie, Eli will take. Tries to pinch it forward, but they're not able to take control of it, and the Capitals pick it up in their zone, and they've just loft it forward looking for an outlet. Contested by Cooper, and he throws it back in. Not offsides. Luca giving chase behind the net, and they throw it up the sidewall. Luca still on the hunt. Capitals are able to get it out to the neutral zone. Cooper picks it up there, turns around, spins, and looks for Jace, picks him up. Jace looking for an outlet, still looking for an outlet, dumps it in, none were available. Luca in on the chase behind the net. Caps pick it up behind the net, find another outlet for their D-to-D pass. Try to pinch it up the boards, but aren't able to get it out. Luca's there to help out with Eli, and together they take it away. Looking for a pass up front, not there. Eli throws it up to the point and just barely stays in the zone, moves side to side over to Cooper. He shoots wide off of the defenseman's leg and almost on net. Caps were lucky there. Puck contested and comes out of the zone, picked up by Cooper. He spins, looks for some options, finds Bass, who picks it up in front but loses possession. Puck rolls into the zone, and then the Caps just flip it out front. 20 seconds left to go in the power play. Puck down low, still held by the Capitals. They're able to get free, uncontested, take it back up, and this is going to be a shorthanded break for the Caps. A 2-on-1 it turns into. Wide open, shoots off of the blocker wide of Hudson. Stays behind the net, and that is that for the power play. Puck out in front, thrown right into the other defenseman off of Hudson, made a blind save. And that'll be a whistle for an injury timeout.
Luke cleared the puck right into Jace.
There may have been a...
They have, looks like a...
In the nethers, you would say.
I think it's a leg. Not putting too much pressure on one of his legs. Sorry, guys.
Hopefully it is the leg.
It's a really long walk to the restroom here. So, sorry, I missed the start of the period.
For those keeping track, it's 13 minutes, 3 seconds left in the third period.
I got that updated.
2-1. There goes the Big Mac attack. Sorry, folks. Eric is not buying pizza tonight.
Oh, I see how it is. Capitals control the face-off here. Fox is unable to get out of the zone. Caps still have it. Sage pressing out, and the Caps just controlling the puck. Finally turned over. Here comes Luke. Chips it to himself around the wall, but
A little bit of interference.
Capitals able to gain possession behind the net. Caps turn it back up. Caps do a really good job of getting all the players getting deep and supporting the breakout. It's not always clean because they fumble the puck behind their own net a lot.
They do, but we're not making it any difficult for
They're not
them.
making it interesting, that's for sure.
I mean, when you have free time to turn around, look for an option, and then choose one, makes it look great.
Again, another sloppy breakout, but again, the Caps are able to work it through the neutral zone. Finally turned over. Sage able to push into the offensive zone for the Foxes. Sage shoots. That goes high and wide. Wraps around the boards. Anto not able to get over to it to hold it in and back to the neutral zone.
This is sort of dissolving to not a team structure anymore.
Yep. Tanner loses the puck. Sage on the back check to his position was able to take it away from the Capitals. Try to get it out. Again, forwards just don't get to the puck to clear it out. Caps hold it in.
No sticks in lanes.
No sticks in lanes, and again, a Capital turn shot away right from the slot. So I think you might be onto something about a couple passes before any shots here. That was two inexplicably wide open Capitals in the slot that didn't shoot the puck.
This team might need to go into the conference room at the hotel after the game and sit at the reflection table and think about this for a little while.
Yeah. Caps enter the zone here. 4 Foxes back with the puck. Finds a Capital.
Oh, 2 players down, no penalty called.
Caps walk off the near side while 2 players stood on.
It's getting a little chippy.
Action. Penalty coming up here. I think the Foxes are going to get it.
Cruz had full extension of a cross check, and it was near the player's face cage. He's going to get that called every time.
Caps with the puck, and there it is.
How about the first one?
And the
crowd is getting agitated.
Crowd is getting agitated.
I got to say, this is one of the weirder games that I've seen in a while. Shots are only 13-11.
Not a lot of shots.
6 goals on 13 shots. Like, if that doesn't tell you what the defensive
And
score is
unfortunately,
looking
that
like.
reflects bad on HUD's save percentage, but the shots have been from right on top of it.
Yeah,
And it's definitely it's definitely a team issue.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to be critical. He's had to face a lot of high percentage shots against him, and for his credit, he's made some good saves to keep the score what it is. But even he looks a little bit lethargic and late to his movements. I'd like to see him really aggressive. Like, this is one of those games where whatever happens is in front of you, just take it over. Like, just own it.
Zach able to create a turnover here on the PK. Tried to get in. Just couldn't get around the last man, and the Capitals send that back out to the neutral zone. Roswag sends it over to Antel. Antel back, sends it back across the rink. Roswag now trying to race a Cap forward. He does. He beats him. Roswag's got some speed now, coming up the far side wall, and is able to pitchfork it down below the net. Try to kill some more time off of this penalty. Zach loses an edge behind the net.
35 seconds left on the penalty kill.
2-on-2 rush here on the power play as the Caps go for a full change behind the play.
There's some good legs by Logan.
Logan definitely working. Shot comes in from the point. Hudson steers that away. Stops the rebound. Also, and the second rebound was shot behind the net. Roswag over to it. Gets it up to Logan. Logan taps it out in the neutral zone. Capitals regroup here on the power play for another 10 seconds. Roswag able to break up that entry. Logan and Roswag trying to tie things up.
Oh, that was a great pass by the Caps that just didn't connect.
Capitals coming back in here. Penalty is up. Cooper took that away, sent it up the ice. Look out.
Might have a chance.
Luca and Bass giving chase. Luca has it. He's got Bass in front of him.
He lost control of it again.
Control of the puck to center it in a chair. And then
Man.
Luca takes a trip behind the play. And the Foxes are going to go right back to the PK. Things are just extraordinarily sloppy.
There's no other way to put it. And you feel for them because they're getting some chances, albeit once in a while. But the puck jumps off their stick at the last second. I don't know if that's because they're gripping it while they're looking up.
Could be. Eli in on a face-off. Penalty kill again for the Foxes.
I believe this is our 4th penalty kill. I haven't been
Look
keeping
out.
close.
Chance for the Foxes. Bass able to create a turnover. Bass and Eli rushing the net here on the PK. Bass. Oh, he just
Whiffed
got
on the
a,
shot
he
again.
got a stick check as he pulled back to shoot, and it just disrupted him enough. The shot did go in on cage, but it was not a high percentage shot as the goalie easily just kicked it out to the corner. Down to a minute here on the power play. The first 30 seconds gone for the Capitals. The Foxes with the better of the chances. Eli carries the puck out. He's able to get it around a Capitals defenseman and able to get to the puck in the corner now.
And that'll be a call.
That's going to be a call. There's the check in the corner.
I think between you and I, Eli's been trying to buy one of these for
Yeah,
a
he
little
might
while.
have he might have actually sold that one. It wasn't that egregious of a hit. There was contact.
Feet magically came out.
But hey, he got it.
He did get it. This is the 4th penalty of the 3rd period.
So we're going to go 4-on-4 for 47 seconds here with 8:14 left in period number 3. And then the Foxes will have an abbreviated power play on the back end. Puck is dropped, and the Capitals are able to come up with possession. A lot of ice now, 4-on-4. Tanner really tying a man up. Roswell able to step into this puck that was free. Trying to gain a possession of it. He does. Sends it down deep into the Cap zone. Tanner.
That's some good move. Look at Tanner go.
Tanner hard on the forecheck there. It was nice to see. But the Caps were able to work it out. And here they come. It's a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Tanner's on his horse. They're getting back. Oh, the pass just evades the streaky Capital going to the net. Luckily for the Foxes. Luke able to turn it up now. Trying to turn it up. Tried to work it to Tanner through the neutral zone. It's stuck in his skates. And the Caps are able to come with it and send it right back into the Foxes zone. Down behind the net. Lucas penalty about to expire. Foxes are going to have a 44-second power play here.
Good job, Christian, right on the door as soon as the
Jace gets
penalty
it up
ended.
to Luke. Luke through the neutral zone to Tanner. Tanner comes in. Tried to center
It's
it.
not
Nobody
there.
there with the Capitals. And Jace able to hold at the line. Jace sends that down the wall. Tanner has it. Rocking in from the slot. He fires. And a glove save by the Caps goalie with 7:09 to go and 25 seconds left on the power play.
They're simultaneously moving too slow and too fast. When they do have the puck, they're not taking that extra moment to look for the outlet. And when they don't have the puck, they're not moving to go get it.
That's well put. Simultaneously moving too slow and too fast. I like it.
Late Cap to come into the face-off.
Puck is dropped. And Capitals won the faceoff, but they turn it over. Jace holds it in. Shot, stop, hit Logan, and it's in. Logan put it in off the rebound. And the Foxes have added a second goal, a power play goal nonetheless.
You like to see that. It's been a rough game.
Nice play by Jace to get the puck in on cage.
Yep. Glad to see they converted on the power
I think
play.
I can't remember. I think it hit Logan, and then he
Yes.
turned and hit, and then shot
Yes.
the rebound or shot the loose puck in.
Yes. But it shows them. Get a shot on net. You're
Put it
there.
at the net.
Yeah. Options open up for you.
The Foxes have made this 6-2 here with 7 minutes to go, so still a lot of game time. Logan right off the face-up fires another one. That one just goes wide. Cruz has it. He sends it down below the net to Logan. Logan back trying to work a cycle. 2 Capitals back on him. Logan fights one off. The other Capital took the puck. Turned over though Zach. They're able to create the turnover, centered it, and it hit a Capital stick before it could get to Logan. Cruz comes up with it. Goes back down to Zach. A nice little 3-man cycle here by the forwards of the Foxes. Zach loses an edge, and the Capitals are able to take the puck and come out now.
Eric's given a lot of real estate.
Yeah, still giving up the real estate as the
Yeah,
puck's all the way into the face-off, but the Foxes got to step up.
If we had a magic wand and could change one thing, it's that the Foxes D would engage before they cross the blue line, not after.
Shot there by Zach off the far row. Stopped, then Logan put the rebound off the side of the net.
Foxes down everywhere.
Cruz over into the corner, able to hold possession for the Foxes. He's got it, moves it to Zach. Zach tried to center it, roll off his stick. Zach still tied up with a man behind the net, trying to get the puck back. Cruising on the forecheck.
This is a good shift.
forward group is doing well. Puck is stuck on the side of the net. Zach was able to free it. It's in front of the net. Where is it? And the Caps goalie finally able to find it and hold on.
This was a great shift by this line.
That forward group did a fantastic job of cycling the puck below the net.
That was sustained pressure, multiple shots. That was what it could be.
Ended up creating a good opportunity there, yeah.
Good for them.
Just a lot of hard work there, and that's what you want to see.
Yeah.
Some rebound from this team.
Yeah. Now you want to see them challenging the next shift up, saying, carry it forward.
Eli went forward on the draw and got a shot, but it missed wide. Tanner over there battling with a Capital on the loose puck. Bass comes in to support. Caps, though, able to work it out. Caps pushing through the neutral zone. Tanner was able to step up on him, force a pass that connected, and then Bass took it away on the back check. Bass, Eli, and Tanner now. Bass delays in the neutral zone, sticking it through lots of people and lost the puck. 2-on-2 Caps coming. Now it's kind of a 1-on-2 coming in on Rosswag. Rosswag delays the man. Now driving him into the corner. Caps below the net. Rosswag fights him off to let him go. Back right onto the slot. Rosswag blocked it with the shin pads together. He's got the puck right under the stick.
Well, down the corner, no call. The ref's staring at it.
Shoulder to shoulder. That was not through the hands. Capitals able to regain and come out with it. Turned over again, though. Bass creates the turnover and then turn back away. And the Capitals come back with it and send it down deep behind the Foxes' net.
4:40 remaining in the game.
Coop able to regain possession, cuts back right in front of the net, but evades the Capital player and moves it up to Eli through the neutral zone. Eli coming down the side, dumps that down into the corner. Eli goes down. Bass able to come with it, but they're looking for an outlet.
Nobody's moving.
Nobody's moving for him, though. Bass fighting off two Capitals right in front. The Tanner shot on the one-timer, and it just went high. Nice look there by the Foxes. Capitals look out, stretch pass, but Rosswag is back, pokes it off his stick. Cooper now in to clean up the
good defense by
possession.
Eric.
Cooper goes back to Rosswag. Rosswag looking for an outlet and delayed too long. And the Capital able to take it. He now regains possession and sends it over to Coop. I think they're looking for those stretch passes. They're just not there. And they're taking too long to realize it. He had a lot of ice in front of them. They could have just pressed it. Capital's able to come back up with the puck. That's turned over. Logan has it. Logan with some speed, trying to come down. Tried to toe drag through a Capitals player, but could not do it. And the Caps able to regain it. Logan creates another turnover down in the corner. Logan Harden on the forecheck, taking on two Caps at the same time. And the third Cap able to come in and take the puck. Antel able to create a turnover. Logan again.
Logan's coming a third
check.
time.
Logan's really got to.
Logan has a force on this
going
shift.
here. In on the forecheck, first to the puck. Went to cycle it behind the net,
Luke,
but nobody was
Luke
with him.
wasn't there. Luke is chasing from behind, but not by much.
Jace holds in at the blue line. Luke has it now. Into the slot. Toe drags around a man looking. Flips it on the backhand, not on net. Logan again comes up with a turnover. Sends it back below the net. Luke goes out to the point to Jace. Jace winds up. He sends one at the net. Tipped by Logan and saved by the Caps goalie. Caps gain possession, gain center red, and dump it deep here with under 2.5 to go in the third period.
Yeah, Logan's coming off, but in my opinion, that was the shift of the game.
Yeah. Zach and Axel here on the forecheck as the puck loosely goes back into the Cap zone.
We have a call here pointing to the bench.
Luke going for his third of the game.
I don't know if it's too many men. Maybe it was... Oh, no, he points to a cross-check somewhere.
So Foxes are going to spend 1.5 minutes of the last 2:18 on the PK. Well, hopefully it's 1.5 minutes.
I'm honestly not sure what happened there, but it was a near immediate call.
Didn't see it.
I don't know, maybe it was too many men.
The puck was nowhere near the bench, though, right?
I don't know. It's not like there's been conversation with the coaches where they were trying to buy a call or anything, so...
Caps controlled the face-off. Shot was blocked on its way in and then turned over by the Foxes as the loose puck is still battled. Cooper finds it, sends it high up off the wall, and no ice here as they deem that the player took it or could have played it. So we are down under 2 minutes now. Capitals coming back through. Zach not letting up. He's flying over to the puck. Creates the log jam there. It's broke up the Capitals rush, and they just dumped it into the zone. All the way around the wall and back out into the neutral zone as Axel tied up the winger, and the puck that was wrapped by the Caps along the wall went out for the neutral zone. Capitals regroup. Coming back in, turned over. Cooper has it. He sends it back up to Axel. Axel able to tip that up into the Capital zone. Caps behind the net now. Axel in there on the forecheck against 3 Capitals is able to tie things up for a bit. Capitals now break out. Sage and Coop back with Zach on the back check, able to disrupt things. Puck dumped in. Sage after it for the Foxes. Under a minute to go here, third period. Sage wraps that around the boards. Nothing but Capitals on the near wall. They gain possession here. 4 seconds left on the penalty. Centering pass disrupted by Coop. Coop breaking out. Caps are back. Coop dumps it. Gains center red and dumped it. Bass is the first one to it. He's got Cruz in front of the net. Bass circles.
Bass
into
is
the
flying
slot.
out
He's
here.
Flying. He gets the shot. Save. Rebound. Held on and covered by the Caps goalie.
That was an impressive shift by Bass.
With 30 seconds to go. Bass definitely had some speed.
That was by far the fastest thing that I've seen this entire afternoon.
6-2 Caps here in the final 30. We have Cruz, Luca, and Bass. Nobody knows who's playing center, though. As it's
Still don't know.
3 wingers. Bass is going to take the face-off. And the Caps win it, and then the Foxes create a turnover. I'm not sure what happened there. Capitals are going to pinch this up against the boards for 20 seconds. Ref yelling to move the puck, but they don't seem in any hurry to do it. Luca digging in. Things are going to take him.
Bass had some frustration, and
Well, I mean, Luca was taking a shot from behind as the other kid was holding him too. So
he wasn't subtle though. Wasn't subtle.
So with 8 seconds to go, things are going to end on a sour note, it looks like. Puck is dropped. Caps win the face-off shot blocked by Eli, forced out of the zone. Luca has it on a breakaway.
He's got a chance.
With 3 seconds to go, he shoots. Nice save by the Caps, and that'll do it. 6-2, the final here from Strongsville, Ohio, and the Foxes fall in their first of 4 games this weekend in the Raising Cane's Cleveland Barons. What do we call this?
Showcase. Final shots: Foxes 19, almost got to 20, and Caps 15. But they did most of their damage in the first period.
Yeah, right in front of the net too. So we're going to sign off here. We'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Foxes and Birmingham Rangers. We'll see you guys tomorrow.